gonna show some crimps really quick. If you want to crimp your hair, just hold it and crimp it. See the big wave? You let go right there. You come right back on the same row and you crimp it and hold it again. Come back, you let the hair flow. And you go back and you crimp it like right where the bend is at in the hair. That's how you crimp. I have a different crimpler, but that's the easiest one. I think you can get it at, I think Sally's. I think you can get it at Sally's. Hold on, let me make sure. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Hold on. It's by Bedhead. I think Bedhead is at Sally's. I can't remember. But yeah, you take your wave, crimp, whatever you want to call it. You take the iron and you gotta like let it sit there like a good 10 seconds. And once it sits there, you just come back down to the wave. Hold that again. And like you'll see, like see how they're lining up? I already did that one in the front. And see how this is lining up? You have to go in the same, you know, pattern if you want them to look nice. See how these flow together? And there's your crimps. And mine are like soft because I don't like mine to be like stiff and hard. But if you like yours to be stiff, well, I won't say stiff. If you want them to be have hold, then you just spray hold and spray on them. I feel like my crimpler, I feel like it's not on. Hold on. I feel like it turned off. Okay, yeah, it did. Look, there's the red light. It had turned off. I was wondering why I didn't have any crimps right here. See, it's like a little wave, but not really crimps. Or wave. I mean, whatever you prefer to call them. But yeah, if you just use hold and spray spritz. If you use that, then they'll have a firmer, you know, they'll be like firmer. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm in a different space. So I'm trying out my camera to see if it's a good angle. This is actually my first day back. See it? You just crimp it to the crimp. And when I get to the ends, when I get to the last spot, I go ahead and I like turn a little bit so it can have a little bit of curl at the end. Just a little bit, see? Just a little curl at the end. And you see how they line up? So, a little tip, what I do when I get to the back, the side or whatever, so that they stay lined up, right? Is I'll take a little bit of hair from the first section, like the section that I just finished. See that crimp? I'll take hair from that. So I start them at the same place. Because you want them to be uniform, you know? You want them to start, well, unless you're going for the messy look. I can't say that. Some people prefer uniform, you know, just looking, you know, the same all over. And some of you don't. So if you like a messy look, that's fine too. If you like a messy look, then you can just crimp. Like, with no rhyme or reason, you know, just crimp. Can't get my little band down. And that's how you crimp. Sorry about the camera. That's how you crimp. Or put like a beachy wave or whatever you want to call it. That's how you'll do it. Isn't she lovely? And you just, that's it. So, this is from a vendor. I was trying a virgin hair vendor. So this is a this is a ready-made wig. Like, she's ready to go. She can fit, I would say she can fit a 22 to, I say 22, 23 head size. She's not for a smaller head size. And she is darker lace, as you can see here. See, the lace is darker than what she is, and she's pretty dark because I put makeup on her earlier. So she is available, but she is for a darker complexion. You don't have to be just like a little darker complexion, but once you cut the lace, you really can't. You just have to know what you're doing so that your lace is not showing. But this is her true color. I'll take pictures to see if I can get better, to see the color, get a true definition. This is with my light I will try to take one by the, let me see. I'll try to take one with, outside, like outdoor, regular, because it looks different if it's outside or inside and using a ring light or using just your regular, depends on what you're using. Amber light, white light, soft white, all that. It depends on the color. So I'll take some different pictures. But I've curled her already. I've already straightened her before. This is like my third time. Okay, and before I go, I just want to touch on this real quick. This is a closure. Some people don't know the difference in a closure and a frontal. This is a closure. This one is 4x4, so it's only going to come right here. If it was a frontal, it would go from here to the other side, and you would have to worry about this whole front side. And most people that you see, a lot of people don't tell you, but it's glued down. It has glue all the way across here, and it's glued down. So that's what a closure is right here. You don't have to glue it down necessarily. You can, but with a frontal, and the frontals you don't have to glue down, not necessarily, but I mean, it would be something up to your stylist. If I'm not styling your hair, then, but yeah. And she wasn't colored, so she came just black. And I colored her like this. Gave her some highlights, some brow lines, just did a little something fun. So she is available now. She's available, and I am letting her go for, because it's not raw hair. Like I said, this was from a virgin vendor, so that's why I'm about to tell you the price. So you're paying for the wig, the hair, and the color. So I will be selling her for $200, and that does not include shipping. You would have to pay separate for shipping, and I would have to get a price for that. But it'd probably be like $15, so she's going for, like, let's say $215. So if you want her, then just shoot me a DM. If you want her, be paid. Well, you can do PayPal. I accept PayPal, and I accept Cash App. So if you're ready and you want to purchase her, she's up for sale. $215 total. And yeah, this is what she looks like. You see the hair, you see how soft and wavy it is. You see I just finished putting heat to it, and you see that she can be bleached. This is bleach. So one more thing, when I talk about vendor, I'm talking about where I had to get my hair from. Everybody has a vendor. People will tell you they cut out the middleman. They did it. Now, the only way that they cut out the middleman, the only way that they don't have a vendor is if they went to the country, whatever origin of hair they're getting. Well, so let's just go with, let's say they're using Chinese. Unless they went to China and they're picking out the hair, cutting it from their heads, then they're the middleman. You know what I mean? People are saying that they don't have a vendor and they go straight to the source. If they went straight to the source, that means that they are going and doing it themselves. If not, they have a vendor, which is the person that does all the work in between. Gets the hair. Now, unless you get somebody that's a vendor to a vendor, it gets complicated. But nobody has their own hair and sourcing their own hair, because we don't go and cut the hair off and get it ready and get it to be in a good, decent way for a customer. So that's what that means. So I was testing and trying to find a good virgin hair vendor, the hair that I would be able to color, well, bleach and take high temperature. And she's good. This hair is good. It's just not raw hair. And if you never had raw hair, you won't understand. And once you have raw hair, then you'll never go back to. But yeah, this is not raw hair. Let's get that understood. This is not raw hair, but it's very good quality hair. It's just not raw hair. Raw hair you have to take care of pretty much like your own hair. You're gonna have to shampoo it, condition it, let it air dry. That's best. Air dry or towel dry. Put your moisturizer and oil on it. All of that you have to do with raw hair. So that's a little bit about that. That's the difference pretty much. Virgin hair, whatever else, whatever they want to tell you, Chinese hair, whatever, it has been basically chemically processed. It has been processed to be in whatever pattern it is in. So this was straight, like bone straight. And so that's they processed it and coated it so that it will always be bone straight. Raw hair only comes in 3 forms, patterns, whatever. It's straight, wavy, curly. That's it. You don't have deep wavy, you don't have jerry curl, you don't have wet and wavy, water wave, beach curl, ocean wave, all that. It doesn't come in that. Raw hair doesn't come in any of that. And so it hasn't been processed, so it lasts longer. It's just like your hair. If you decide to get a relaxer, if you decide to get your hair, colored, if you decide to get whatever you've done to your hair or know about hair, that's what like this is. And raw hair is if you've never done anything to your hair. No relaxer, unless you cut all the relaxer out and start over. But it means no relaxer, no color, no chemicals to keep it straight or keep it in a certain pattern. None of that. That's what it means. So again, I'll have her here, and she's going for $215. Thanks for watching.